If you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. Be sure the black man will never open it. Is the black man really scared of the book? Maybe he just doesn't have enough time to go through the book. But what if the black man once opened the book and never understood what was written in it? Because it was not in his mother tongue. So he never bothered to open again. Because he could not properly relate with the words in it. Could the local language solve this problem?
My name is Ogini Bernard. I be Pidgin playwright, I be actor, and I be trade artist. And I me translate Hamlet, the popular Williams Shakespeare Hamlet for Pidgin. And for those of you who don't know what it be Hamlet, Hamlet na literature book where they read right from secondary school, even go reach university level. And Shakespeare na England champion. From England, and you know to the right, you get your own kind of English, and just like say we get Wole Soyinka for Nigeria, I get Achebe, Femi Osofison. So for Obodo Ibo, for England, now Shakespeare na they top their list for there, and they're very popular, no be small. And the book, now one of the book where we say people like where and they don't read them. They read them where. Now it be the greatest tragedy as we go they talk because he talk about betrayal, he talk about trust, he talk about so many things. Even said what he talk about say we even find out for Nigeria setting self. We even see him for he reflects some of the things reflect for our country.
Ogini Bernard, a playwright, seemed destined to be a failure when he was much younger.
My journey so far is very, very interesting. At the same time, it's not easy. But as man will talk, we still thank God. The primary school I go na Mary U Convent School, waiting for Diakwe for Iwo Road side there, for Ibadan. And a Catholic school. So that one alone self, I happy for that one because at least he gave me some kind small fundamental, as we both call them training, some kind foundation. Maybe say because once speaking no get that foundation like this, you don't lose time for life. And when I did primary school, I did try my best to know book, but still as I did try the know book, the book they come off of my head, and I like to they play very well. And for class, now 30 per class. No, not they do overcrowded class, 30. And I me always they come last for that class, 30. I me they collect last position. So I'm not really too cash up like that when I did primary school because of, I feel say because of so many distractions. Distraction day, play ball, talk, gist, follow guests, talk, all those kind of things. I don't go face work. So I can't really say as that thing they happen to me, I dey learn in a hard way. If they not slap me too, one man know this thing, I no go, my brain no go, no go update. So with that time, I can't dey try my best. The time where I even try my best was why I try my best well. The day where I come 29 position for class, that day we celebrate am for house. So we cook rice, buy drink, we shop. In fact, everybody here say, everybody know say I come 29. I beat one person. But still I dey push till I push enter secondary school. But I no come out I tell you even pass the common entrance sef. I shall know say I enter secondary school I be wear uniform and I command secondary school for Odogbo barracks. That time they never commission and make it be Adekunle Fajuyi cantonment. Na there I go. I SS1 go, 2 go, 3 go. As I wan come finish na say Mara Waec na. I think say I go even make am sef. But on the long run, I no meet up. Now F9, I follow me come outside, confirm one. I stay for house for 6 years plus. Most say 7 years before I fit get admission into one university. That's why I stay, do JAM, do WAEC, do NECO, do GCE. Before I even type my name self for the computer self, you don't already bring out my name, say this guy regular. Don't answer our prayer. Now it's okay. Man could collect form for National Open University. So now that time they just start the university. Now I think that will be the first set for second set. But we no far at all. So now there I can collect form. I can start law for Open University. I did 100, 200. I think I did 300. I don't dey go 300 for law, and I did 2-1 sef. I did 2-1 that time. I know say yes, this na, but the law no follow, no go. Just like say maybe just dey eat eba no soup, no follow at all.
After dropping out of a law degree due to lack of passion, he took a different direction.
I don't know myself say the law no, I know wetin I want to write from time, but I no see person to advise me. I no see person to tell me say okay to cancel me as oyinbo dey talk. I no see person to cancel me, but I shall know say na that theatre art na in dey my mind, because that time I dey dance for wedding. They give us small change, mo take buy something put for belle, that kind of thing, part of the hustle. So I just know say na that thing I wan do. So I still dey try the jam dey go. I come see say okay, as God go do am again, he come shine touch for my career. And so I enter UI, theatre art. So I come dey run the two program, the law for year, theatre art for year. I come say make I no go craze now, I too young to run mad. E better make I just comot the law. Nobody, I fit do law if I don old. Man just can say you understand. So I just stop the law. I follow the theatre for UI. So na so the thing don dey come.
He was able to explore his creativity, but a particular call to act later changed his life forever.
I just dey na my classmates, Martins Njoku. He dey do directing project, and na Hamlet they give them plays. So na Hamlet na in dey give am, or na Hamlet na in pick. I don't know which one dey happen. So he come dey look for cast. So he come say make he call some of his mates, at least, because you understand. Na so he come call me. Say man come do help am for the. I come say okay, no wahala. And then if anybody coming for that kind for works like that, I know they tell us I'm not fit do one. I dey go. So na there I go just day for the rehearsal, and I think he cast me for priest for the play. So I always say this play not be my kind of play now. This na Shakespeare now. I know wetin me I be normal, I be try culture boy. You understand? All kind English, man. I never for one day speak English for university, except say they ask me question for class, and for even if I ask me question self, I no go answer. So when he come tell me now, I come say okay, no wahala, we gather the rehearsal. So as he come dey direct, he come dey make it direct. The cast they find they struggle to speak the English. Thou art not come, thou eat not, thou not chant. Now I say, boy, wetin be this? Wetin? Now I just did it. I just tap my friends wey dey follow me sit down and say, I first reason say, if this thing dey for our language, it go better than to dey stress ourselves like this. Now I just follow my friend discuss am, because I dey like make I dey listen to idea, you understand? And I think that person na Samson Akoni, one of my friends. Now come tell am say, if I do this thing for Pidgin, how you take reason am? Say e go dey okay. He say, e go dey okay now. Say e go dey okay. As he just say e go dey okay like this, now just tell stage manager say I dey come go peace. Just time say I wan go peace, now I just waka comot for the rehearsal. As I waka comot for the rehearsal, I just go buy 60 leaves, big note. I thank God say I get the book for house. As I don't buy the big note like this, I off carry motor to go my house. I don't go back that rehearsal again. But not be say I no dey the rehearsal, I still dey, but I just don't want to go back there. Because if I go back there, I could just the verse. So I just go house. I enter house, I arrange myself, I carry the book, I sit down. I begin to write. I first read down. I first read the summary first, the plot. Know wetin the story dey. You understand? Then I come dey read am, one line by line. Though e hard though, in fact, headache, e hard. But I notice say na if you no sit down with something, you no go know am.
Hamlet in Pidgin, also known as Ogapikin, has garnered Bernard some international recognition and accolades.
I got to know Bernard Ogini in 2019 at a conference at the University of Ibadan. That conference was actually dedicated to Nigerian Pidgin English, the importance of Niger as a national language in Nigeria and also all over West Africa. It was actually fascinating to see how Bernard Ogini adapted Nigerian Pidgin English to an adaptation of Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet with the title Roquevoi and Julie, and to see how all of us really relished in the language he was using, how he transformed Shakespearean English into an equally deep and engaging Nigerian Pidgin English. For all of us from all over West Africa, this was really something beautiful to behold. I think Bernard's work is extremely important in showing that, African languages, amongst them so-called Pidgin languages. I use the term so-called because Pidgin is a colonial word which has negative connotations. So I therefore prefer also calling the language Niger, which gives it its national character and its dignity back. And Bernard has been extremely adept at, digging into the real resources of the language and using Niger as a means of expression of deep philosophical content, proving actually in this way that Niger and all the other languages of West Africa which are related, Cameroon Pidgin English, Pichi spoken in Equatorial Guinea, Ghanaian Pidgin English, Creole of Sierra Leone, all these languages can be used to produce what we call high culture, theater, literature, and eventually science. There are really no barriers. Bernard Ogini's work is pioneering in that respect because it shows the possibilities that actually exist in the language and in the use of that language for, the arts, sciences, and the advancement of our countries in general.
Me naturally, if I don't do something, I go put all my organs go dey on top. You understand? I know they sleep. So that's why I won't even delay me passing because I not get system to type. So I go the borrow system. I bet borrow me your system. If I do this one finish, I copy and put for my flash. Do this one, copy and my hand. So now waiting don't waste my time. If you say I get system, I for finish am within 1 month or more say max 2 months. So as I do am, I first fear first. Yes, I first fear. Why I fear? Now say this na new thing what I did do. That and one. And two. And na my first time. And this thing they go public, everybody dey see this thing. So that fear is very grippy, but na mind. Everything for this life na mind, na risk. Everything for this life na risk. If they talk of fear, nobody could do anything. Everybody would just dey stand the fear. So I just really say, okay, this na courage. So when I don't finish the work, now I get one of my friends, very good friend that time, Akashoro Yusuf. I remember. So now I come meet and say, in a director that time, and in the hot that time, instead of the hot. So I come meet and say, for this what happened. Now the guy shout, he say, confirm, makes sense. Then the guy shout, I say, he go push it, direct this thing. Say, make I no shake, nothing. Instead come put fire, put ginger for my body. Say, this thing makes sense. So I say, come talk am now. We come begin work. We do audition, do everything. Audition, we do script, everything. I no go forget this one I want to tell you so. Now, like 1 week. No, it's not 1 week. And we don't even start work sef. Now Akashoro just come in mind spoil. I say wetin happen? He say he tell one of him friend say they want do Hamlet tragedy for Pidgin. say they want to stay jam. Now different tenants say wetin oyinbo dey call shey na arrant nonsense or na Arab nonsense. I no even understand. Now the first time I say which kind nonsense Bernard Ogini Bernard want do? Say no say they play na tragedy. And no one can use language where they funny, they do tragedy. You know say everybody go dey laugh now. Nobody go follow now. When he tell me that one, I first reason say, come on. If I know the hear word, man, I hear myself. Oh. Make I know wetin dey happen. No, I shall return. No go save us. So say we don't do and finish. I will take comot the stigmatization from our body. Say that we go, now we go mess up for theater. I know some person mess up like this. Name no dey comot. Name go just dey like this. You write am for good. Now I think say and the guy wey talk that kind of thing, the guy no book. So I could just say if person wey no book fit study this kind of thing, that means say we don't know anything. We don't know anything at all. Say that means say we are done for. So may we know what we they do.
However, the cast add testimonies on Bernard's hard work to demystify Shakespearean ambiguous language and unravel the story.
I played the role of Queen Gertrude in the production. I got to know about the auditions when, the audition notice was all over the department. I was a student at the University of Ibadan, Department of Theatre Art. It was a senior colleague. And, everyone was like, I'm less in Pidgin. What's it going to be about? I remember going to that audition with my friend thinking, okay, it's just random. Let's just go. Let's just, we needed a play to complete our course, one of our production courses back then, 07. And, we got there, we were picked, we were selected. And, after the first reading, we realized that we were lucky to be in the production. Yes, we were lucky because we wrote a masterpiece. It was a beautiful piece. It was super creative. I am someone that did not like those Shakespearean plays back then in school. So the fact that he created something in Pidgin, Shakespeare in Pidgin, it was really interesting. It was interesting. It was creative. It was mind blowing, and it was true to the story. But the language was a superb thing about the production. I also remember he went through a lot of criticism. I think he must have gone through a lot in the hands of the lecturers, because everyone felt, why would you want to, ridicule a old Shakespeare? And as at then, I remember he had sold out shows. Every night of the production, we had a full house because so many people got to know about, I want to know the story of Hamlet, but I can't go through the stress of reading the book. There's something in Pidgin, let me go watch. And so many people that must have read the play over and over again got to understand what the story was about when they saw Bernard's Hamlet in Pidgin.
Well, it's nice to have worked with Bernard Ogini over the last 2 years or more, working on the Niger Sync Core project, which actually is a project on Nigerian Pidgin, trying to digitalize Nigerian Pidgin and use artificial intelligence tools to reduce the language to writing, and then of course do the grammar and the dictionary of the language. The Ogini's works have been very instructive and very helpful in terms of generating content, also for training the AI tools to be able to do the digital analysis of the language. He's been very consistent, producing a number of translations, like the Shakespeare's works, for instance, which he didn't only translate, but also like Hamlet, which he also staged. And staging the play moved it from the abstract to the concrete, and people were able to appreciate the nature of the Nigerian Pidgin itself, because the Pidgin cannot exist without the people who speak it or the people who appreciate it. And so putting up a stage play, for instance, was a necessary second stage that will help also the language advocacy aspect, which he has functioned and performed very, very excellently. He's a very creative individual, very, very talented. When you do Pidgin translations, you will understand exactly the difficulties of translating material into a language that is little known, little used in terms of in the formal setting, and where the words you still scramble around for words. So he's shown so much expertise in translating Pidgin materials, in doing his plays, in the expressions, and bringing the cultural context, translating the cultural context also into the environment that will make it very real to the speakers of Pidgin. I think what is more important also is to show that information, when it is put in a language that people can relate to, a language like Pidgin that is within the worldview and the experience of the people, that people are actually very receptive to information. And I think that was what I saw about the stage plays, that people could follow and enjoy it, people of a diverse background. So we saw in his work, for instance, a bridging of the social classes. It was not something that was only appealing to a core elite group, that the ordinary person could relate to it. The text materials will not provide you with this kind of opportunity for cross-cultural and cross class appreciation. But when you now reduce into an audio format, or you do a stage play, you discover that you are able to bridge the gap between all the diversities of cultures and social and economic classes, that you can see that within the environment there is a convergence of people of various experiences. And I think that is what has been, for me, the point about Pidgin, and also the point about having a stage plays. So I think it's a beautiful work, beautiful effort by him, and I think he has a lot to do more, and a long way to go also. My name is Francis Ebohari. I'm a professor of linguistics and the co-director of the Nigerian Synchro project.
Pidgin is not just a language for the illiterates or the cows on the street. Now, in fact, through Ogini Bernard's work on Hamlet, I've come to realize that Pidgin is the main language. Pidgin has come to stay. The work on Hamlet, I never really got to understand that work during my secondary school days, even when it was recommended for us by our teacher then, for WAEC. But coming to read that book in Pidgin, it was something else. It was something else. I really appreciated that, because it showed that we can understand things better in Pidgin than English. I think Ogini Bernard needs to be encouraged. I'm encouraging him, and we hope that someday we'll be able to probably translate everything, all other classical works, and even our normal English textbooks to Pidgin. And we hope that probably the language will be adopted as the official language of Nigeria.
Ogini Bernard has gone on to translate more other books. This single act has inspired youth to embrace the well-discriminated Pidgin language so much that the Pidgin Bible has been released.
Hello, my name is Floyd Igbo. I studied theatre at the University of Ibadan with Ogini Bernard, and one of those nights at the theatre, I recall having the opportunity of seeing one of Ogini Bernard's works. That was Hamlet in Pidgin. I was first captivated by the fact that I thought Ogini Bernard was really brave to have picked up such a popular work of Shakespearean literature and transformed it into something extraordinary. I mean, he made it so endearing, and being a comedian himself, he tried to sprinkle in bits and pieces of comedy, which the response from the house was really off the hook. I thought that he removed the humdrum that comes from trying to be entertained by a language that is a bit foreign or not contemporary, and he was able to make it work. I believe that Ogini Bernard will go far, especially with his resilience and his craftsmanship. I applaud him for tapping into such an area that seems untapped, that seems ready to be mined. And so I say kudos to Ogini Bernard.
First day, people come. At least we get like over past 100 people. They come. People come. When we come see the next day, people they go out. So, as in people full. They go out. Space no day. We can't see third day. Before the show na 7, 6 outside don full. Now tell Akash, make we increase. Akash, make we increase the days abeg. Mo know wetin we dey do. We don't know wetin we dey do now. Now Akash go book for 3 more days. The hall was full. In fact, we don't know it as in we shock to us. Say this kind of thing happen. It never happened before for the whole of UI. It never happened. Say that of if it happen for 80s but for 90s now we get 90s. I turn mini celebrity. I don't think even go faculty self go attend lecture again because as I dey enter faculty like this, na him be that, play major role, na him do this one, all those kind of things. So I can't even feel embarrassed self say so na so celebrity life dey be wey be say I no even fit drink water keep cup sef. So I just look say I just start to, and it was really very nice. It was, in fact, I really enjoyed myself and I was so happy. In fact, I picked that. I say even if na this one I take now I do sef, I no do anything again, I don't believe you. Now come reason say okay, if this one take go so what if I translate all Shakespeare works to go for Pidgin? Make the thing enter everywhere, make everybody know him. You understand? Make everybody, because the man book Shakespeare, the man dey mad. And the book, I think the book enter. I think the book. I don't forget the pages where the book enter, but it plenty. I think it enter like if it pass 100 or there maybe 200. I don't know the real amount. But when I come do and finish, when I come translate and finish, I come say all waiting this man they talk, it not even pass this amount. It not pass like this. It not even pass 100. You know, the pages of Hamlet not pass my own Pidgin, not pass 100. Oh, so why can't they waste our time? Why can't they waste our time? You carry matter go here, pass on here. Don't go straight to the point, talk the matter. When friend tell you say, come help me do this thing, make you do am. If friend not tell you, say if you tell your friend say you no fit do am, you don't lose. Now you lose, not be your friend lose. Because that your friend go find person wey go do am. And that's not wetin most of our youth nowadays don't understand. Everything na money. Money not be everything. If everything na money, God no go create us. God go talk say money, say you make him find money first before he create us. But wetin our youth don dey do now, e no too make sense, and that's why they enter some kind of things where you understand. I don't translate so many works, and I don't even write my own personal story. Saying okay, now make this story, man, write down. I don't translate Passion of Christ for Pidgin. Then I translate Christmas Carol songs for Pidgin too. Then my own personal one where I write, na Bini play. That one I just finished that one, and that one go did very different, very because I try make I put Bini language and mix them with Pidgin. So I try merge those two together so that at least the Bini language it will give them small flavor for the Pidgin. Then also I write some other story too. Maybe say I never heard. I write where colonial era na something as things will happen for Nigeria, you know, and what did they happen? You understand? Then Angry Nigerian too. That one I translate, I adapt them from screen to stage.
Ogini Bernard is also known for making beautiful thread works. He has made thread works for prominent people in Nigeria.
My advice to people where they try hustle and where they come, say, "Muna not give up." It did very difficult too. This journey I talk to now, not be journey of say 1 year or 1 month or 6 months. This is a journey of 6 years. Now they go the 7th year for this journey. And this journey, a time they will be say I cry like Pidgin like this, nobody to pet me. But I may use myself, tell myself, say, don't waste your time. You know, every time God say you get life. When life they hope still dey boku. So what I try to advise and say, not follow your mates. Now not come work the same day and not be saying that I will take die. Talk and not be armor the same day. Don't follow your mate. Know your own. Know your what if you survive, if you not survive am. What if you do, if you what if you do well. If I do fraud and you go do fraud, that they will catch you. Because head self they talk. Well, not be everybody for because I see people now say Segbe Ota don buy motor. I see the trek Osas don build house. I see they for rented apartment. You know what you do to build the house? You know if they for night, you know if they flog in so come up for him body. All those kind of things that make you know. Thank God for yourself. Don't me. I don't sabi pray all those kind of prayer where they pray, where they are fuska prayer. No, my own prayer not pass 2, 3. First and foremost, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. If I don't talk that one finish, I say, God, no allow my effort waste. That one save day. You understand? And Lord will protect me. All those kind of things. But not be saying you can't ask God, waiting you self no fit buy for yourself. You don't ask God may give you. So know yourself. First know yourself. Know the kind of person you be. Know where you come from. Know who be your papa. Know the kind of house you come from. Say okay, this is the house where they come from. So if I do yahoo, you know say everlasting course they follow me direct. This will not be say then say we be say. So know yourself, know where and not look your mate. Face your work and pray. Once you don't do all those ones, then I'm not to say any wish could tell you say waiting they happen. Why you know do one thing, you know it's supposed to do your mates don't. If all your mates they progress, your mates will don't die. Why you follow them go die too now? So now which my advice for them now say make them just face wetin they do. Don't look at anybody. Face your work and pray. That is just it. All my lifetime where I did young with primary school. Now Pidgin I dey speak. For house na Pidgin I dey speak. Although say my mama no accept am, mama go beat me, we go fight. Say you know if you speak good English, you know if you speak, and she go dey correct me with Pidgin. You know if you speak good English, you know if you speak good English, speak good English. But she go dey correct me for Pidgin, but she go dey expect make I dey speak the English. You understand? So these are the things where we need to look into our culture, our language, even apart from Pidgin itself, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Bini, all our local languages, make them upgrade them, make them wear cloth for those languages. Make them put them for VIP.